The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. Her squad has won back-to-back, looking to make it 3 in a row with a win in this one. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Glendale. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Oh, ready?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Now Milroe. On throw. Right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Milroe. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and
I'm
having
fucking my whole team tired already.
And I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here we go. Go, crack all 80.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he pitches it. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Lou will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The Cards offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give to Montgomery, heading right. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
A gain of 2.
So after 1, the Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Hey. Tony.
Here's Stroud. That one could be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in. Now, the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Cardinals take over first.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll get about 2. Landon Jackson there on the tackle. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Kirk is the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
Here's Stroud. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
All right.
Now, Stroud. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 2nd down, they need 7.
All right. 18.
To throw is Stroud. He's got Laporte open on the left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Stroud to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Moore going in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Ready. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. By the left side and caught by Pittman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Carolina.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19-9.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Panthers extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Tony.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. So we've hit half here out west, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Jake Bailey set to kick
First
off.
half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Milrow going to throw it again. Left side, he's got the Joku. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
The Panthers first down. A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
To throw again is Milrow. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Keia 19, Viking 18.
A run once more with Blue. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long.
18, 5 in.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this cannot be what they were hoping for. What a disaster. Hunter definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of this, and they turned it over on down.
Oh, ready. 18.
Laporta in motion. Now Montgomery. He's to the 10. And he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And now he loses the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
I fucking pay attention.
Offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Shit I did last time when I lost to these motherfuckers.
Here, starting with a first and 10. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Josh Vitellis there on the tackle. Second and a yard.
Second down at the 36-yard line.
They hand it off to Pierce. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready. Like number 50. Ready.
Milrow on third down. Rolling. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Now an option here, left side, and he'll give it up on the pitch. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Again, it's blue. Finding room to the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards.
1st and goal, Carolina.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with him again.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Makes the score Panthers.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Tyler Higbee. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Stroud.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
Can't make this shit up.
Too slow in developing. They rally to the ball.
I'm gonna be breaking so many fucking
And
cats.
it's no gain. The Panthers will take their first
Fucking
timeout.
up.
Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd
Laporta
and
in
goal
motion.
at the Panthers' 3-yard line.
Montgomery. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
Here we go.
3rd and goal.
Now Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Cardinals will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Cardinals 26. Jake Bailey.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And this will be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
And the Panthers first down.
Lou going to get it again here on first down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning is the only clock stoppage they have left.
Here we go.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Milrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Panthers first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 17.
He'll step up and run. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one complete to Moore. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
3rd and 7.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Cardinals
You can't make this shit
lead
work.
to 5.
This is the same shit that happened when I played these motherfuckers the first time.
In the final minute, as they kick it away. A return
This
now
fucking
from
game
the
is
4.
retarded.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ain't make this shit up.
Jalen Milroe and his offense down on the scoreboard. A little under 30 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now.
I don't got
This
no
one's
fucking time.
for a first down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that's going to... be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
This shit trying to break me, bro.